Daf Kuf. We're holding Rish Lakish Achvi on the top over there. Rish Lakish Achvi Lady Nari Rabbi Elazar. Rish Lakish presented a dinner to Rabbi Elazar in order to assess it. Omar Ma'al Yehu. So Rabbi Elazar says, it is a proper coin. Omalei Chazi Dalach Kosam Chino. Lakish said to him, realize that I'm relying on you. Omalei Ki Samachta Alai Ma'ile Memro. What is the purpose of stating that you're relying on me? Is it to say that if the dinner is later found to be bad, I will be required to exchange it for you for a good dinner? But you yourself said, you said that Rameir is of the opinion that holds the doin dina de garmi. A mayor is an opinion that holds that there is liability for damage caused by indirect action, so even if he did not directly cause damage to the property. My love, a mayor. Now, what when you say this is the opinion of a mayor? Well, but you not hold according to him. So Amalei said, like, a mayor is freely kavasi. I hold the mayor. So we're asking, hey, Rameir, which Rameir? Elim Rameir is the Dalad Lamed Pei Mem Pei Sivan. Now, if you say it's Rameir, now then he says in parentheses, he says the Dalad Lamed Mem Pei, it's a mnemonic for the four statements of Rameir that's going to be cited. It stands for done, Tzpoya, so then the mems covers and pirza. It's not done as hadin. The judge issued a judgment and made a mistake. Zikas a chayiv zakai. He made the one who was chayiv. He was mezakeh the chayiv and chayiv the zakai. Timas a third, or it was matam the third. Timas a tami. So the halach is masha also asay. What he did. The judgment stands. We shall basically, and the judge must pay damage from his home, from his personal funds. He is therefore chayav to pay the damage, even though he causes the loss indirectly. So the Gemara explains why this cannot be the statement of Rameir that Shmuel was referring to. Was stated with regard to this Mishnah that he says. We're talking about a case where the judge not only issued a ruling, but actively took the money from the one whom he found chayiv and gave it to the other party by his own hand. This is not a cause of. This is a direct cause, not a garmi. Elahar Rameir, but rather this is a Rameir. The Tanan l'tzbeili adam l'tzvoi shahar. If one gave wool to a dyer to dye it red for him, and he dyed it black. Shahar tzvoi adam, or dyed it black and then dyed it red. Rameir says Nesalei demade tzamrei. Rameir says the dyer gives the owner the value of the wool. So the Gemara responds, this too does not prove that according to the opinion of Rameir, one is chayiv even if the loss was brought about by garmi. Hasalei ovid biyadayim. Since there it is not caused through direct action. Ella Rameir. Rather, he's referring to a different statement of Rameir. One who drapes his grapevine on top of another grain, as it makes it also due to kilayim, as a kiddush. So it's forbidden due to the issur against kilayim, and he's chayav to pay the owner or the grain of the damage. So this too. So where it says also not because would be a dime, he's doing it with the direct action. Another there's a partition of a vineyard that is adjacent to the wheat field. And the portion broke open. The owner of the wheat field can tell him, tell the owner of the vineyard to repair the breach before the vines intermingles with the grain and causes it to become forbidden. If the partition broke open again, he may tell him again to repair it. If the owner of the vineyard abandoned the partition and did not repair it, as a kiddush, he has made it forbidden. He He's obligated to pay for it. So this demonstrates that one is chayav to pay damages, even if he did not perform an action at all. This proves that Rabbi rules that the liability for damage caused by indirect action. Garmi. So the Mishnah, if a person gives a wool to a dyer, and it was burnt during the dyeing process, he ruined the entire world, so that there's no enhancement, there's only a loss. The dyer gives the owner of the value of the wool. If he dyed it unattractively, so that the dye is not absorbed well by the wool, the enhancement, the amount that the value of the wool has increased by being dyed, exceeds the dyer's expense. The owner of the wool gives the dyer the expenses. The expenses exceeds the enhancement. He gives him the value of the enhancement. If the owner gave a wool to a dyer to dye it red for him, and instead he dyed it black, or to dye it black and he dyed it red, Meir says, the dyer gives the owner of the wool the value of his wool. The says, the value of the enhancement exceeds the dyer's expenses. The owner of the wool gives the dyer expenses. If the expenses exceeds the enhancement, he gives the value of the enhancements. So Mar says, my koor. What does it mean by koor unattractively? Kalbus. Kalbus, my kalbus. What does kalbus mean? He says, kafra dudi, the sediments of dye. It's like the dyer took the dye remaining in the caldron from previous use and used that dye for his garments, which made it like an inferior result.